Hey, happy Wednesday. I'm starting this video with an insert from my journal. And so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and read it. Fried chicken wings has always been one of my favorite foods, but I've not ever been able to cook them. My ex-husband used to cook the chicken and I made the sides. I gave it a try several times. It never turned out right. Today, I tried it for myself again. Still, no luck. This brought me to a realization. If there's something you're not good at, it's okay. Knowing your talents and skills are valuably important. However, knowing your weaknesses are even more valuable. When you are aware of your weaknesses, it enables you to make adjustments that can create opportunities for improvement and self-reflection. Your confidence in yourself holds weight when you are knowledgeable of who you are and mindful of how you show up in this world. The things that seem simple to others may not be as easy for some. However, this doesn't discount who they are. Always hold yourself in the highest esteem. Always do your absolute best to keep your emotions intact and your energy flowing to the utmost highest level. Knowing who you are and what you hold has a way of lifting you to levels in this life that no one can ever diminish. So this insert in my journal came from, of course, like I said, I tried to fry some chicken wings the other night. They didn't turn out right. I actually fried them in the deep fryer, and I called myself trying a new recipe with the with the batter on the chicken or whatever, but they didn't come out right. So, and I took them and I put them in I took them and I put them on a pan and I put them in the oven. But then after I put them in the oven, they turned out really good. my the skill set that I have, and I've always been able to cook baked chicken. I can cook chicken all types of ways, but frying them never has turned out right. And I remember one of my friends, she taught me how to make baked fried chicken, and they turn out really good. I like them. That's how I fry chicken. And I can also do the pan fried chicken, like when you put a little oil in and you grill it on one side and then on the other side. But it's nothing like a crispy chicken wing. You know what I'm saying? Like Popeyes. But anyway, my my inner compass. I have been taking assessment of myself and the things that I do and the things and how how I'm showing up in the world just based on my own personal journey. And coming into this space of self-love, self-awareness, and self-healing, you learn so much more about yourself that you were not aware of prior. And in this journey, you come to a point where you're assessing yourself, like, I can do these things well, I can do these things tremendously well, but these particular areas in my life need work, right? So I just wanted to share that, when you know your weaknesses, when you know the things that you are not really good at, that is a powerful, powerful ammunition for you to grow. Not only in those areas of weaknesses, like if you assess like the things that you're good at and the things that you're not good at, and it comes to you when you're getting to know yourself, you start to assess those things. When you begin to assess those attributes about yourself, you are actually allowing your spirit man to show you different ways to accomplish things. You are showing you're showing up as your authentic self, understanding, I'm just not good at that. But you don't quit, or you don't stop trying, because I always believe that when when things turn out differently than I expect, I have to pivot. You have to learn how to pivot and change, your concept of things, change how you address that particular thing, change how you move in that particular area. Say for instance, if you're not really good, if you're not good in stocks, or even the crypto. I'm not good at it because I can't even pronounce it. If you're not good at these type of things, then invest in yourself and get into some form of class to learn how to do it. If you are very good at, for instance, writing, do that and allow that to help you in other areas. If you're learning something that you're not good at and you're writing it and you're manifesting it, I feel as if, and this is just a little tidbit, I feel as if writing is a form of manifestation. So I do a lot of writing. I do a lot of reading. I very seldom watch TV. I will watch movies on Netflix, but watching TV, watching the news, that's not something that's in my life. But I've taken the things that I know I do well and utilize it in areas where I don't do so well. And it's helped me learn things, new things that I wasn't good at in the first place. And I don't feel like, I feel as if once you learn how to do something, you gain confidence and momentum when you continue it, right? And if you just give up trying, or if you never look for a different way on how to do that particular thing, then how are you going to learn? How are you going to grow? How are you going to develop? This is all about self-development. And we are in an age, in this time, in this world right now, where things are changing. They're changing in a way, and they are transforming into things that we're not too familiar with. However, we have to adapt. We have to learn how to adapt. I recall I did not understand crypto, and I was so intrigued by what it was and what it consists of, right? And I started to look more into it and listen more to the gurus who, had free classes. But then one day, I decided to invest in learning more. Okay, and so now I know the lingo. I'm still not 100% confident in my abilities in it. However, I've kind of, put myself in a position where the learning of it's recognizable. It's the language of it. I'm able to follow what's being said when I'm looking at a YouTube video, or when I'm listening to 19 Keys on Instagram. I'm able to follow, what he's talking about. So these are some of the things that this is just an example of how we should be evolving, because the times are changing. You have to put yourself in a position where you're also moving and changing with those things. We can sit and talk about, who's in administrative office and what's going to happen and this and that and the woe is me and da 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 da. That's not going to change our situation. Understanding that everything within, nothing outside of you matters. It's all within you. If you could tap into that thing that is within you and allow that to lead and direct you, you don't have to be concerned with the other things that are going on around you. You don't have to be concerned about that, because the spirit man is going to provide you with opportunities that are going to lead you to where you need to be, where you'll be okay, if that makes sense. I hope you understand what I'm saying. It's funny because I decided to take a different approach with how I do these videos, because I noticed that I'm always like short with how I speak and what I'm saying. And that's because not fully comfortable with being on camera, if you could tell, but I'm learning. And I'm learning that because this is the age and era that we're in today, right? I don't want to be limited in any area of my life. I feel like I want to put my stamp on everything I possibly can. Everything. I don't want to ever have a cookie cutter life. I want to be able to tread. I want my feet to tread in every area that it possibly can, because I know I have dominion. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you today. Yeah, I love you, but remember, God loves you more. Have a wonderful day.